From Ireland to Iowa to Israel to Iceland. See what I did there? Welcome, fellow fans of Clash of Clans from around the world. It is your host, Galadon. And in today's episode, we will absolutely expose the tribe bases and the Chazmak Gaming bases that stopped, and stymied the attacks from the opposing professionals. These bases, although unfortunately I do not have links for you at this time, these bases were amazing, and every single base is slightly different. You can see that the variety of ground-to-air expos, single to multi-target internos, those things vary quite a bit. Yesterday's episode, we saw some of the spell towers set to Invis. Right now, we see some set to Rage, but I'll tell you right now, the predominant spell tower setting has been Poison, and pretty much the rest of the bases in today's video will be Poison spell towers. So keep that in mind. Those are the spell towers that help spell doom for the attacking armies, especially when they're seemingly pretty close to the town hall, stacking up with the other effects and the delay of all of that time that it takes to get through the town hall. So that first attack was a triple. Let's take a look at some of the fails. And again, most of us would be proud to pull numbers like this in a 2-star attack against a fully maxed out base. But remember, when it is a professional tournament or war, these guys want triples and triples only, and anything less is considered by them a fail. By me, it's amazing. But again, okay, now, wait, Rage. Yes, you've got Rage spell towers right here. I said Poison, but now you've got Rage. And again, you have a variety. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I meant to say was that Poison is the predominant use. We're seeing all of the different styles being used, Rage and Viz, but Poison it's being used more. And I haven't done a scientific study to show exactly how that worked out. But okay, check out the builders repairing the town hall. This was really the reason this attack was a fail, because the attacker had to go in with a barbarian king to wipe out the town hall that just didn't quite get taken out by the sneaky goblins, even though it was right on the outside of the base. And that, when one of those things goes wrong, you've got a blimp that doesn't get to where it should be, you've got a town hall that doesn't quite go down, then it throws off the whole rest of the attack, and it usually ends up like that. One of the lower percentages. Again, I would say this is a win in my book. 84% 2-star. Let's go ahead and check out Stefan here. We're just going to take a quick look at these bases just so you can see. This one got tripled. Again, like I said, I don't have any links, but you could always take a screenshot of it and then reconstruct it yourself. The bombs, traps, and mines and Teslas, you just kind of have to guess on that one or use common sense. Okay, moving on. Just again, taking a look, take a quick screenshot if you like. There is this one. Okay, this was the lowest percent attack in the whole war, 80% 2-star. And yes, this is a ring style base. So interesting to see. And again, like I said earlier, there are your Poison spell towers placed right in the middle of the base, behind the town hall, the scatter shots, the expos, even the monolith, and multiple inferno towers. So those Poison towers, spell towers, do work out pretty well. But like I said, I haven't done, and maybe that's an idea for a future episode, talk about statistically where they get placed and what they are in defenses that succeed. All right, so this is another, like I said, solid attack, looking good, but the failure was that town hall didn't look like it was going to go down, and just saved by that group of balloons that otherwise would have wiped out much of the rest of the base, had to be sent in to make sure the 2-star was grabbed. And again, it was a 13-13 tie. It was a very, very close battle. But okay, time to check out some of Chazmak Gaming's bases that stopped the tribe attackers. And these attacks were, again, really, really close. We're talking about high 90% attacks. As you could see from the timer, this was a time fail by Kronos. And I would like to say, like, the story of my life, time fails, but I'm not good enough to get time fails. Like, my armies aren't going to make it through these bases. And okay, let's just get on and see once again. Notice the Poison spell towers right next to the town hall. They are there. They're definitely going to slow down and damage those troops as they try to get through the highest hit point building in the entire universe. And that is something to remember. I would say by default, if you have a base that you're trying to figure out what you should do with your spell towers, go with Poison. That seems to be what works for most of these players. And if you're going to go with Rage, then you want to make sure you've got as many defenses covered by that rage radius as possible. But then I think this is also why we don't see a lot of rage spell usage for the spell towers. In order to get maximum value from a spell tower set to rage, you need to place a bunch of high value defenses together. And of course, if you're a professional defender, you know that's a terrible idea because lightning spells, a blimp bomb coming in there with super wizards or super archers can annihilate and grab a huge amount of value from a very small area in the base. So that's probably why we're seeing a slightly lower percentage of rage spell towers being used as opposed to poison. I think Invis, for the most part, it's a fancy spell tower, but it just doesn't have the damaging effect to an army that the poison does. So Kronos, 93%, close but no cigar. And another one, Nabrax almost gets there with a 97. Once again, poison spell towers right in the core, so good to keep an eye on it. And yes, once again, look at the timer. That is going to be another time fail. Now it looks like this blimp maybe just doesn't quite get the job done with super archers inside that Nabrax had hoped for, because although that town hall is going to get severely damaged, notice the super archers don't quite get rid of it. They get great value. I mean, look, there's 16% of the base already destroyed, but no, they just can't get there. And I'm gonna rebuild this town hall, and everybody's gonna be so proud of me because I'm gonna get it all perfect and everything. And yeah, he sure is. He's going to get that town hall rebuilt. Well, that's not even fair when a builder repairs his own building, but he's on to fix that bomb tower right there. While, yes, notice as this attack progresses, that same builder in the core is actually going to fully repair the town hall. Every single hit point that was lost by that blimp, the super archers, is going to get replaced, and that right there is pretty much the reason that Nabrax doesn't end up with a 3-star. Now also, this looks very much to me at this point like this is going to be a 1-star attack, and had this been a 1-star, Tribe loses the war. I don't know how Nabrax pulled it off, but man, I'm telling you right now, those Inferno Dragons, tanky, sticky, stronger than I gave them credit for, right in the middle at the last second. Looks like they just barely get the job done. The town hall goes down, and Nabrax only going to be able to grab a couple more buildings with those cleanup minions. A 97% 2-star, so close. But again, it was enough to grab the win for Tribe because they won by percentage. And I think that we can all say it's true. We learned something today, didn't we? Didn't you? I did. 92.8% versus 98% for Tribe Gaming. Cannot wait to see more exciting top-level professional content. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galadon. That is why I love thinking about it. I appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to the people on Amazon Planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more attacks. I even had time to say subscribe. Thank you.
Galadon! Galadon! You forgot to tell them to use code Galadon! Come on, Gally! Forgetful, are we?